Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky, Vicky, Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop fall strong, nigga. I fall strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's going down, man? How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in Battle Rap, man. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Check the Temperature, man. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, man. And shout out John the Don. If you haven't watched the interview that me and Deadass did last night, I understand we was out here watching the Bengals go 0-3. Go 0-3 to the Washington Commanders. We was out there watching the Bills stump a mud hole in the Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday Night Football. First of all, let me tell you something, Buffalo. If you think that y'all about to walk into M&T Bank against the Baltimore Ravens Sunday night and replicate the same type of ass whooping y'all just gave the Jacksonville Jaguars, I promise you, we not going. But shout out to everybody in Battle Rap and shout out to everybody that's pulling up to the live, man. So I wanted to speak on the Young Dolph case. One, because I am a huge fan of Young Dolph and his music. I've been a huge fan of Young Dolph and his music. I actually like a lot of Southern rappers. You know what I'm saying? My mom is actually from Tennessee. One of my best friends is from Tennessee. So very in tune with the Memphis music. And Young Dolph was I feel like one of the greatest storytellers we had in hip hop. And obviously, a few years ago, he met his untimely demise while on his way to deliver turkeys. And, you know, there, luckily for Young Dolph, luckily for his family and everybody that's supporting him, there was video evidence. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, especially in murder trials, high profile murder trials, you can't always rely on witnesses. You can't always rely on witness testimony. You know, credibility can play a part into that. The being called a quote unquote snitch also is a deterrent for some people to come forward and speak their truth, as well as the fear of retaliation. So to have video evidence, to have people coming forward who's willing to testify. I myself have been through a murder trial for my sister when she was murdered, and I know what type of pressure that is. I know what the courtroom is like. I know what it's like when they're doing opening testimony and they're showing the autopsy. It's traumatizing. But I wanted to talk about this because the first day of the Young Dolph case, the two gentlemen that are accused of murdering Young Dolph, they've already, you know what I'm saying? The team is already broken up. We have one of the killers lay out the entire blueprint. He laid out everything in courtroom. He laid out how much money Juke put on Young Dolph. Juke wanted anybody from PRE. He wanted them unalive. He wanted anybody that had to do anything with PRE unalive. You know, obviously Memphis is one of the most dangerous cities in United States of America. And then when you add the hip hop scene, you know what I'm saying, the drugs, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of politicking that's going on in Memphis right now. So I want to actually play the court case and listen to one of the killers describe in detail every step of this situation. He's saying it was $100,000 on Dolph's head, and he was supposed to get 40. The other shooter was supposed to get 40, and then they was dividing the rest of the money, 10,000. So we're gonna play that, and then we're gonna actually see what Rello is talking about, because Rello's going crazy. He already got the juke pack selling. It's wild times, man. So make sure y'all thumbing up the video, man. Rest in peace, Young Dolph, man. One of the greatest ever, and we're gonna get to the courtroom trial right now, man.
Before this day, which is in November,
Going on.
and his brother, right? His brother's Gotti, is that correct? Okay.
The Young Dolph custom car, you know, camo down. Seen him
Before this day, which is in November of
driving
2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
A few months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you'd been around him?
Couple times we went to club together. We've been around each other a couple times.
Okay. And for the record, I know that this.
So the man that's testifying is the co-D of Justin Johnson. He's the co-defendant of Justin Johnson. The district attorney, they already got to him. They've already flipped him. And it looked, I ain't gonna lie, Justin looked like he thought that his co-D was not gonna flip. He thought that it was gonna stay solid. Boy, when you're facing real lifetime, ain't nobody staying solid for you. Everybody trying to get home to their kids. Everybody trying to get home to their family. Ain't nobody trying to stay locked up. So if I can, basically, that man said, if I can put you on a silver platter so I can go home a little bit earlier, I'm willing to do that, man.
It's a formality, but for the record, can you point him out in the courtroom and tell me what he's wearing and stuff?
Yeah, the young brother over there with the button-down shirt, blue and white button-down shirt.
If the record could reflect that he's identified the defendant, Mr. Justin Johnson, Your Honor.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in court.
The witness has identified Justin Johnson in the room as one of the killers of Young Dolph. Like, opening statement, home run out the ballpark.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021?
We knew that, you know, they had a hit on Dolph and them head or whatever. So
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Juke had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot. So
Hold on, Juke got $100,000 hit on Young Dolph head, man. $100,000. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? The retaliation, was it worth it? The news coverage, was it worth it? The pressure, you can't go home no more. Was it worth it?
How do you know that Big Juke had a hit on Dolph's head?
But Quit had told me about it. Quit, and you know what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
$100,000 on Dolph head.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all going to do it together?
Look at him. Look
Yeah,
so
they been on it, boy. Yeah.
He said, "You've been on that type of time." He said, "Don't look shocked, man. You've been on that. We already talked about that. 100 racks." And it's crazy the way he's describing this scenario so calmly with no empathy, no remorse. Just it sounds cold-hearted as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting money or anything?
Yeah, me and him supposed to be giving Quit 10,000 apiece.
All right, so you and him are going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah.
And how much were you going to get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Okay. Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
So what he doing?
How did y'all look up this day, if you remember?
Essentially, what the prosecuting attorney is doing is setting up the fact and painting a picture and presenting evidence that this is premeditated murder. This is something that they thought about. This is something that they planned. They was both cool with it. They both knew where the money was coming from. You know what I'm saying? They both knew how much money they was getting for the hit on Young Dolph. Shit is sad, bro.
he had pulled up to give me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where'd he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Out of Lamar Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
had called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back. I answered him, telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew what this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, Nah, not the specific daylight.
That man was on his way to pass out turkeys like Nino Brown. Out here on his way to give back to his community, the community that he is trying to bring along, the community that he's been very proud to represent. Dolph on the way to pass out turkeys, man. They knew where he was going, and they was on the hunt. They was on the hunt looking for Dolph, man.
We just knew that it was turkey drag on every day that week.
Okay. You knew that the fair said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew he did his artist. You know, everybody had a hit on their head. Everybody had a price on their head.
Everybody had a price on their head. Everybody that was associated with Young Dolph and PRE Entertainment had a price. Paper Route Frank, man, goodness gracious, bro. Everybody had a hit on their head. Everybody had a hit on their head, man. That shit's crazy, bro.
From Jook.
Yeah, from Juke.
And that was going to be y'all's business this week.
Yeah, that was our evening.
When he had arrived at the house, do you remember what he was driving?
White Mercedes Benz.
Okay. Had you seen that car before?
Nah, I ain't never saw that car.
And we absolutely remember that white Mercedes. I remember that was the car that they was looking for. That car ended up being in the hood, like right down the street. Like it was in the same neighborhood pretty much as, you know what I'm saying, the cookie store that Dolph was shot at. That was even crazy. Like if you're gonna do something like that, bro, like first of all, you get a dummy car. Like why would you use the same car that you drive around every day to do something like that? This ain't all right.
Did you get in the car with him?
Yeah, I got him.
Was there anybody else in the car?
Nah, it was just me and Jesse.
Were there any guns in the car?
Yeah, they was on the back seat in the bag.
Do you remember what kind of guns they were?
A Draco, handgun.
Okay. And Draco, Memphis, some type of bigger semi-automatic weapon, is that right? And then a handgun? Do you remember what you were wearing that day?
I had on some gray sweatpants, some orange and white Jordan 1, and a blue Gap hoodie.
The blue Gap hoodie?
With a do-rag on.
With the do-rag on. Did y'all have gloves?
I had my own glue.
You had your own gloves?
He had his own glue.
When you got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
Nah, I ain't have no glue on.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had his gloves on. Black gloves.
He had his black gloves on before he picked you up?
Crazy. This is crazy. So I got another video that I can show y'all as well, with Young Dolph entering the establishment, the cookie store. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Young Dolph, man. Like, again, Young Dolph is one of my favorite artists. Him and King Von are two of my favorite artists. Is very ironic that both of them have passed away. But you know, again, it be in your own hood for the most part, man. Most of these rappers and most of these artists is out here getting gunned down and getting killed in the same neighborhoods that they trying to uplift, that they trying to, you know what I'm saying, put on a map for better or worse, man. So it's tricky, bro. It's tricky. Like you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna help your community, you wanna be down for the hood, but at the same time, the hood ain't down for you, bro. It's crabs in the barrels. It's crabs in the barrel, man, and everybody ain't trying to see you win. Everybody definitely not trying to see you shine, and especially if they feel like they should be in the position that you in. Man, that hate and that envy is a dangerous thing, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. You already know the vibes, man. I do more than just battle rap. Let's talk about it. So as you can see, that's Young Dolph and his brother entering the cookie
His
store.
brother's name Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Has this event had a significant impact on Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Did Marcus
What kind of question?
sometimes help with Dolph's security?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean? Did it have a significant impact on him? The man just lost his brother in real time in front of him. Of course, it had a significant impact on him. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man? Like, I don't know. Do y'all feel like it should have been more? Do y'all feel like Dolph should have been traveling with more security in Memphis? I will say this. I do feel like, you know what I'm saying? And again, I get
Is
it.
that the car arriving?
It be the pride, but
Do you know where they were arriving from?
camo, you in a camo Corvette, you in a camo Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever kind of car this is, bro. Like, you gotta understand that
Do you know if Dolph had been to McKay's before?
Yes, sir.
That's a car that anybody can pick out. There go Dolph right there driving down the street. Yep, I just seen Dolph at the gas station.
Had you ever been there with him?
If I'm driving a car like this, I got
Did you ever even try the cookies
I
there?
got somebody inside the building.
He ever talked to you about the cookies?
Yes, sir.
Said Dolph,
Yes, sir.
the chain around his neck, is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
The one that we saw in the exhibit?
Yes, sir.
And there's Marcus behind him?
Yes, sir.
Bro, if that was my brother, bro, I would have nightmares forever. If that was my brother and I was there and he got gunned down, I would have nightmares forever. Do you hear me? Shit is crazy, bro. It's real crazy. I got one more video to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing that. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Again, make sure y'all go back and watch the the Don interview that I got just dropped last night. Me, him, and Deadass did a live. It was fire, man. It was so many gems dropped in there. Let me show y'all this last video, and then I'm gonna show y'all a couple posts that Raylo had put out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He going crazy. He absolutely going crazy. Once he found out what the play was, he been going crazy. So, man, you just got it's tough, man, because you want the success, you want the fame, you want the fortune. We think we do, but it's like, bro, we don't know what these people got to go through to get that. We don't know what they got to go through to get those millions of dollars, to get that chain, to get that fame, to get that notoriety. We don't even know what it is from the outside looking in, inside looking out. I don't know what it's like to have to look over my shoulder every day. I don't know what it's like to have to worry about if I can even go to the grocery store, go get some damn cookies. Some cookies, bro.
You didn't have to in 1901. We can wipe down cars. We can use stolen cars. We can get rid of guns. We can disappear in the neighborhoods. We can separate from each other. That is 2021. Now, I guess I didn't think about that. We back up the video about 3 or 4 seconds. All right, we can stop there.
That man know he's going to jail for life.
All right, so what we saw before was this man first. Remember the one with the automatic weapon, the larger of the 2 weapons? He got out of the car first from the passenger side. He ran around and shot the gun wildly into Dolph. We're concerned in this trial. Now, Mr. Smith is charged with murder too. So is Mr. Godet. And we've heard that Jamarcus is charged with conspiracy. But in this trial, this is Justin Johnson's trial.
Look at that.
This is Justin Johnson. He's wearing tennis shoes that have white soles. See this one better in this shot. White soles, they're black with a little white stripe. There are times in the video where you can see his socks, and they're white socks. He's wearing gray sweatpants. In fact, there's angles in the video that you can see that this gray sweatpant on this left leg has a little silver-like emblem on it, real small, it's shiny sometimes.
So what you see here, this is Justin Jefferson. This is the person that actually flipped on him. This is his Cody. That's the one that was doing all the talking in the video, the one with the Draco. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A big man with a gun until he facing 30, 40 years, and then he willing to flip on his homie. Well, I just don't get it, man. I just don't understand it. It's a very, very, for me, it's very, very sad. And it's personal, bro. For me, it's personal because I am a fan of Dolph. It's not, I didn't become a fan once he died. I've been a fan of Dolph for years. And so, again, to see this, and kind of see what's going on, man. It is really sad, but I'm gonna show y'all a couple posts from Rello. And I'm getting all this information from Say Cheese, which is on my X. So I'm saying, don't nobody think I'm out here making this up myself, because I'm definitely not. But there, right here is a picture of a Juke, and these are the people that are accused of killing young Dolph. The person that was talking, who had the Draco, that is Cornelius Smith. And then the person that hopped out the passenger seat with the handgun, that is Justin Johnson. Cornelius Smith says he expect. Now this is the crazy part. This is oh my God. Cornelius Smith says he expected to be paid 40 bands for the hit, but only received $800. You took a man's life for $800? $800, and you took a man's life? First of all, you got the Draco. When a man handed you $800 instead of the 40, you should have turned the Draco on him if you was really about that life. If you was really like that. That make more sense. A man came up $39,200 short, didn't he? But you ain't want to gun him down. But you'll gun that man down. That's all he doing is simply going to buy some damn cookies. Come on, man. And then you got Rello speaking out. F everybody. F every ninja that's on trial. First of all, that's Trail, my boy. We gotta get it together for young Dolph. I don't even know them, and I hate them. Hey, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Prosecutor claims Big Juke put $100,000 hit on young Dolph. Hangman argued that Straight Drop was motivated to become the record label's next big artist and planned to take his part of the $100,000 to help escalate his rap career. Come on, bro. So how you gonna have a rap career if you out here really killing people? It's gonna catch up with you sooner or later. So you get 40 for Cornelius, 40 for Justin, and then it sounds like Big Juke's up and coming artist Drop took 10,000, was ready to be a part of it. I don't know, man. This is a crazy trial. I think it's gonna be a quick trial. I don't know what you're gonna say. You said what you say, Marcus? You said $800 has to be the cheapest hit in U.S. history, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you man enough to kill young Dolph with a gun, and he don't even see you. But that man told you he was gonna give you 40 bands. He gave you $800. You ain't pull a gun on him. You didn't unalive him. You know what I'm saying? How hard is it to make $800? But again, like I said, I just wanted to come out and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Show my support, show my empathy for anybody that has been impacted and affected by the young Dolph killing. I think this is clear cut and dry. I don't know. This is not no YSL. This is gonna be a very easy case for the prosecution to win, I think, in my opinion. I don't know how they don't win. They got the eyewitness, they got the main shooter flipping on the side shooter. You know what I'm saying? That man out here with a Draco, you got a little pistol. Stop shooting that little shit. That's what they would have told you on Harlem Nights. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Again, like I said, man, RIP Young Dolph, man, RIP King Von, and man, RIP PNB Rock, man. I just saw his killer just got sentenced to 31 years. His killer just got sentenced to 31 years. So again, man, make sure that y'all are protecting yourselves. Make sure you are protecting each other, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. I know I usually just keep it battle rap, but I told y'all we're gonna be expanding the channel. We're gonna be talking about more than battle rap, because guess what? I am more than just battle rap. So I appreciate everybody that pulled up today. Again, I'm about to go clip up the Giant interview today, start dropping different clips on that on X. But I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all know exactly what I do. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started, because I've been here. Appreciate y'all.